Well, hello there. I'm back testing out this microphone again. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but wanted to come on a channel that was a had fewer subscribers, not so many viewers, just in case something went really bad. I'm getting a message that my internet isn't exactly working. So that's great too. One more problem. We got the microphone problem, and then we have the internet problem. Let me see. I am trying to upload a video. I shot a lesson yesterday in the woods. It was pretty cold, but not like super cold. And but the lesson is on cold. So that's uploading, but it's uploading really slowly. So it could be also my internet isn't doing so well. I don't know. Yulia's here though. Hey, how are you? So I figure, while I'm testing this out, I'll give you a little preview of another sentence that I will do in the future. Sam the Taiwanese is here. What's going on? How are you? Welcome, Yulia. Welcome, Sam. Hey, at the very least, we could chat a little bit, maybe help you out with some of those English questions you might be having. Let's take a look at this sentence here that I have. Can you believe we have so many words spelled exactly the same and they're pronounced differently? And you may be wondering, well, how do I know which way to pronounce it? If the word is by itself, you really have no idea. It has to have some context. It has to have some other words surrounding it so you can understand the meaning. So let's take a look at this sentence right here. To help with planting, the farmer taught his sow how to sow. All right. I'm going to leave that there for a second, just so you can figure out if you know what this sentence means. And one problem with this sentence is it starts with a prepositional phrase, and most of the time I don't go into grammar, but the subject of the sentence, it's the thing that's doing something. That's the farmer. So there has to be a comma right before the subject if the subject doesn't start the sentence. So the farmer is the subject. What's he doing? He's teaching. We could take that to help with planting. We could put that at the end of the sentence too. The farmer taught his sow how to sow to help with planting. So it's just a thing you can do if you're writing many sentences together, maybe in a paragraph, and you don't want the subject to start every sentence. Most of the time, you can take that prepositional phrase, put it to the front, just make sure you have a comma before the subject. That first one, sow. Sow. Hey, Anya, how are you? I wanted to join the members chat this morning. Hey, Mega, I'm leaving in about 10 minutes. My son has a hockey game. Surprise, surprise, right? And I am leaving Thursday for Dallas, Texas. So I'll be leaving for Dallas, Texas, and then to Phoenix, Arizona. So all kinds of hockey. But my phone is uploading my latest video about cold. It's a deep dive on cold. So I can't use my phone while that's uploading. So instead, Mega, what's up? Hope you're feeling better. Instead, what we're doing today is we're taking a look at this sentence, talking about English pronunciation. And luckily, the words sow and sow, geez, English. So we have sow Could be spelled like that. So it's when you take fabric or yarn and do something like that and you make a hat. Sewing. You could have this sew, which if you've been studying English for just a little bit of time, you probably know that so. And now we have that so. So let's take a look at a picture. The first one, and we pronounce it like this, a sow, that is a female pig. Sow. But we also have a verb, and that's sow. It's not used all that often, but it's the verb to plant something. So this farmer here taught his sow, his female pig, how to sow, just, I guess, so he can get more things planted, more food. Yeah. Some of these things, Mega says, I never knew that was called a sow. Yeah, for a lot of animals in English, we have really weird names for the female and the male. So, for instance, like cows. In English, I was like 30 years old before I learned this, but all cows are female. I didn't know. I thought there were some male cows. I mean, I was like literally 30. It never dawned on me. I never realized that only cows were female. Let me see if I can. Everybody knows what a cow is, right? I probably don't have to pull up a picture of a cow. Ooh, maybe that's the word. Okay, so that makes sense. Cattle? Okay. All right, let me pull this up here. I guess that makes sense, but the bulls are the guys. The bulls are the men. Hey, Ario, what's going on? Yeah. Oh, no way. Okay, so Anya, native German speaker, says, I didn't know that the female cow is called this, well, female pig is called the sow in English. Sounds like the German version. Yeah, so, well, they say that English is a Germanic language, so it would be related to German. But yet, we are also related to French and Italian. So interesting. Let me just pull this up in case you know what a cow is, I'm sure, right? Cow. We got some pictures here, but there are some other words we can talk about too. So we have cattle. I guess that's the name of just, I thought cattle could be more than just cows though. I'm just reading through this. Okay, so I guess the animal itself is called cattle. We do use that, but you will more often hear bull, right? That's the male one. You'll hear bull, and then you'll hear cow, which is the female. But cattle. Okay. It's quiet because I'm learning things too in English. I can't even, yeah, cow. Okay. All right. Just so we're clear on that now. The cows are the ladies and the bulls are the boys. How about that? What else do we have? And and a baby cow is called a calf. Hang on. Do you know this term? Okay, so for like cattle, where it talks about the boys and the girls, the cows and the bulls, does anybody know what the word we use for pig is? There is another word for pig. So you got sows. What's a boy pig called? I don't know. Let's check it out. I'm looking it up. Ah, yes, I knew that. I knew that. The English teacher knew that. So we do have a word called swine. Swine. You might hear that. If you do, it's related to a pig. So the male pigs, let's try to pull this up. It's called a boar. Did you know that? That's another homophone spelled differently here. So I just looked up what's a boy pig called? It's a boar. Okay. So male pigs are boars. What's a female pig called? Just put in girl. Girl pig. Okay. So that's what we're talking about, right? Sows. Okay. It checks out. Sows. Girl pigs, sows, boy pigs, boars. And did you notice how that is written? It's different from if somebody is boring, it's spelled, they are a bore. If somebody is boring, they are a bore. But when we're talking about the boy pigs, it's spelled differently, Boar. And we do call them homophones. Constantine, how are you, my friend? He is wondering, is he late? No, you're not late. I didn't plan this. I have a couple minutes before I need to leave to bring my son to hockey. Jamie, my wife, is going to go also. I think we leave at 10 o'clock my time. So I have to leave in about 10 minutes, which probably means I should wrap this up soon. So I'm almost ready. I'm almost ready. But you're not late. I'm just here trying to test my microphone. And for 12 minutes, I think it's been holding up. Okay. Holding up. That might be a new English phrasal verb for you. But if it's continuing to work, you can say it's holding up. Maybe you have a friend who has a really old car and you might ask them, "Hey, your car still holding up?" "Yeah, still working. Still gets me to work and back." Something like that. Holding up. And the phrasal verb hold up has quite a few different meanings, right? Like if somebody's robbing a bank, they could be holding them up. Also, I don't want to hold up my family. That means they have to wait for me. So I don't want to do that. But I hope everyone's doing well. Want to get on here and talk a little bit about pigs and cows. Oh, wait, before we go, a little pig. Do you know what we call a baby pig in English? A baby pig? That is a piglet. It's a piglet. And if you know the story Winnie the Pooh, there's a pig in that story, Winnie the Pooh. That's what we call it in English. I don't even know what a poo is. Pooh Bear. He's a Pooh Bear. But the little pig character in English is called piglet. To help with planting, the farmer taught his sow how to sow. Hope this was helpful. Hope you got a little bonus English lesson on this Sunday. Thank you all for tuning in. Good to see everyone. Adios, amigos.